Today, I'd like to talk to you about an undisguised and undiagnosed curse which affects many people. It looks like a gift, but in fact it is a malaise, a millstone, and a danger. A natural talent can be your worst enemy, and I'll explain why. Naturally talented people find it easy to achieve things that others cannot, or have to work very hard to achieve. The problem with being naturally talented is that things come to a person easily. It could be any kind of skill, which a lot of people have to work hard to achieve. Some people find themselves blessed with natural talent, but the problem with natural talent is that it can wane if it is not attended to. And the emotional problem that a person with natural talent faces is that they don't have to learn how to work hard in quite the same way as some other people do. Amanda Duckworth has mentioned this in her book Grit, which I strongly recommend to anybody who's interested in this subject. I know I am. I'm borderline fixated with it. Naturally talented people tend to find it easy to achieve things. As a result, when times get hard and they need to push themselves into the next level, there is a danger that a naturally talented person is going to surrender. Please don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying that everybody who is naturally talented is going to fail. I am saying, however, every naturally talented person who ever succeeded did so not so much as a result of their natural talents, but as a result of their work ethic and their discipline. Picasso once said, "Inspiration will visit, but you have to be at work when she does." Take somebody like a champion such as Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods, yes, had natural talent, but he had to work at it. He was trained relentlessly, some might argue to his detriment, by his father from the age of 3. So that by the time he got to the age of 24, he was unstoppable. His level of skill was so much higher than everybody in the field that he crushed opposition. But he did not crush opposition with talent. He crushed his opposition by setting his own targets, setting his own goals, and then applying relentless pressure, discipline, and focus into his game. If I were visited by a genie who could give me a gift today, and that genie were to say, "I will make you naturally talented, or I will make you focused," I would choose focus every day. The great thing about having focus, and dare I use the D word, discipline, the great thing about having those attributes is that they reward you. They are the gift that keeps giving. Natural talent, on the other hand, can be the gift that you open on Christmas Day, but which is not what you expected. Slightly hollow, glitzy, but frankly, quickly boring. Imagine the sense of boredom that a person with natural talent might feel when they are told relentlessly that they are so good at something. They're so good at something, but they haven't really had to work hard for it. There must be a gap in one's soul almost, a void, a vacuum. This eventually catches up with the naturally talented person, and they find themselves at a crossroads. It's the same crossroads everybody has to face. It's just that people who are determined to work hard face that crossroads earlier. But the crossroads is, do I give up or do I push on through? Bearing in mind we were talking about why people quit early yesterday, I didn't really cover this, but one of the reasons people do quit early is because they're naturally talented. And their natural talents alone will only carry them so far. John Williams, classical guitarist, found himself in a stage where Due to his self-taught position of his hands, he couldn't advance his skills any further. So he went away and he relearned how to play the guitar using a totally different position of his thumb. This is a classic example of the difference between natural talent and determination. The naturally talented but non-determined person would have given up when they found out that their technique was inferior. The naturally talented but focused individual decided if he wanted to continue and advance himself, he was going to have to go back to basics and start again. Rudyard Kipling famously said, if you can pick up broken tools and start again and never breathe the word of your loss. This is what I'm talking about here. Natural talent will take you so far, but it can be an albatross. Natural talent can be the very thing that is going to doom you to failure unless you learn discipline, focus, and desire to push through relentlessly. If you have a child who is naturally talented, I would recommend that you praise them for what they do well, but also emphasize that they tried hard and they did well because they tried hard, not because they were naturally talented. Don't hang a millstone around their neck and doom them to failure later in life. Emphasize the value of hard work, discipline, focus and dedication, and it will pay them back many times over, and indeed it will pay you back many times over if you also take on this advice. Thank you, fellow seeker, for staying with me this far, and I'll leave you with my final thought, which is whatever you dare to do or dare to dream, begin it now. And of course, keep doing it.